Welcome to Eat Your Backyard, my YouTube channel, where I tell you about all kinds of edible, non-edible things that I'm into. And today, we're going to look at a interesting beach plant that you can grow in your yard as ground cover, if you dare. Its Latin name is Ipomoea PES-caprae. It's a perennial, and it consists of long, trailing runners that have beautiful leaves and pink flowers with a darker center. Okay, so take a look at this beach. It was recently totally restored about 3 months ago, and you'll notice one thing growing out beyond the dunes, and that is the famous railroad vine, as it's called around these parts. Of course, this comes by many names. You might have heard this referred to as the beach morning glory. That's a common name. Or the bay hops, or even the goat's foot. It's considered to be pan-tropical. And you might say, what is pan-tropical? And of course, that's having distribution which covers tropical regions of both hemispheres. So the reason this plant can do that, this very salt-tolerant plant, is because of its ability to be dispersed by the ocean. So the seeds float, they're not affected by salt water, and they travel the earth. So that's the plant you're looking at here. You can see it stretching its tentacles across the sugary sand of the Atlantic coast of Florida and the beautiful pink flowers. You might also notice some of the dune areas where seagrass has been replenished and planted. Looks much like hair plugs in a balding scalp. There are several other interesting features to this plant. Most notably, though, it has been touted as a folk medicine, and it's used to treat inflammation and gastrointestinal disorders. They also use it as a poultice in Australia for stingray and stonefish stings. And in the Philippines, it's locally known as bagasua, and it's used to treat rheumatism, colic, edema, whitlow, and piles. So that's what is going on with this plant. Now you might say, how can I get some of this growing in my yard? Well, thank you to the miracle of the internet, you can order beautiful beach morning glory straight off of the internet from Amazon, and I provide some links to get 10 fresh seeds, which will be more than enough to cover a copious amount of area. Now, when these things grow in your yard, you don't have to let them grow uncontrolled. You can trim the long ends, and then they tend to bush up, and that's what makes them a very, very effective ground cover. In this case, it is just taken over territory. It is covering the dunes with vegetation. It'll provide roots in the dunes, which will help stabilize that, and actually the sea turtles love to go up there, dig around, and nest their turtle eggs there. We've got turtle hatchlings springing out of the dunes everywhere this time of year in Florida. I've seen their tracks as I walk the beach. So now let's think about how we reproduce this in our yard if we don't want to have a more strong running plant like that. Well, you can also get seeds of the standard morning glory plant that'll look much like this picture, which is the railroad vine that we were just looking at on the beach. That's what it looks like. It's got that darker center but a distinctive pink beautiful flower. Here's what you can get on Amazon right now. It looks like not many left, but if you search on morning glory, you will find something like this. This is, I thought, a particularly good deal, as opposed to waiting on the shores of the Atlantic or searching for them washed up on the shore. Now here is a pretty good second place. It also serves as a terrific ground cover. The Dwarf mixed morning glory seeds. It's a vine. You can plant it non-GMO in your garden, and it's very easy to grow, fast growing, and will cover up the space and provide beautiful flowers. So that's one I recommend. Hey, thanks for watching Eat Your Backyard. Don't forget to subscribe, and go ahead and grab some Morning Glory seeds.